various government colleges, in university, in FDP, and at various workshops. He has completed UGC minor research project. His 6 books and more than 15 research papers were published, and he attended orientation program, various workshops at national and international level. Last but not the least, he has lifetime membership of Computer Society of India. He was a former member of Development Center, Indore, and he is a member of Smart Cities Community, IEEE. To sum up, I would like to say that we are really very fortunate that we have a very talented and intellectual person to take over this second session. I would like to request him to express his views on this topic. Thank you, sir.
सर ये ज़्यादा कंफर्टेबल है. फुल स्क्रीन करना पड़ेगा. नहीं चलो इस हाँ वो करता हूँ सेट. सर 2 स्लाइड ही रहेगी, बाकी मैं दूसरी चीज़ ले रहा हूँ एक्चुअली, तो वो PDF आ जाएगी. हाँ वो तो मैं कर रहा हूँ सर. ठीक है. परम श्रद्धेय के वाघ आर्ट एंड साइंस कॉमर्स कॉलेज पिंपलगांव में सर्वप्रथम मुझे आमंत्रित करने के लिए मैं आपका हृदय से धन्यवाद और आभारी हूँ. माननीय प्रिंसिपल सर सिंधे सर, डॉक्टर सुहास धांडे सर और इस सभागार में उपस्थित इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ द इंस्टीट्यूट. नॉर्मली हम जो है एक संस्था के लिए इंटेलेक्चुअल प्रॉपर्टी है, एंड वी आर द असेट ऑफ इंस्टीट्यूशंस. So normally I start with these 2 words. We are the intellectual property as well as intellectual asset of this institute, and our contributions makes the institution larger and larger. So give a big hand for yourself also, not me and not for diocese. So thank you so much. सर की टीम को भी हृदय से धन्यवाद और आभारी हूँ कि उन्होंने जो हॉस्पिटलिटी कल से अभी तक प्रदान की है, उसके लिए मैं हृदय से आभार व्यक्त करता हूँ उनका. सुबह कल जब मैं सर से बात किए थे तो सुबह टीम से भी जब बात की तो मुझे लगा बात पता चली कि मोस्ट ऑफ द स्पीकर जो है NEP के ऊपर ही बोलते हुए हैं. फिर ये मुझे मालूम पड़ा कि हम NEP नेक एक्रीडिटेशन के 4th साइकिल में जा रहे हैं और कुछ अदर इंस्टीट्यूट्स के जो पार्टिसिपेंट्स हैं वो भी नेक एक्रीडिटेशंस के नेक्स्ट साइकिल के लिए जा रहे हैं. सो आई चेंज माई माइंड सेट एंड मैंने मेरा माइंड सेट चेंज किया कि आई शुड चेंज माइंड सेट, एंड आई converted my mind towards any NEC accreditation process. So with permission of sir, I will changing my topic. So recently we have listened most of the words like equality, quality education, and new curriculum, parakh, vocational educations, multidisciplinary educations, Meru, patent. These all are the points that I have written from the slides of respected Dr. Dhande sir. And I hope these words you have listened in previous slides also, and you are with the previous speakers also. These all are inculcated into NEC. So we'll talk on the NEC point also. One more thing, that the theme of our conference is SDG, Sustainable Development Goal. Within 5 minutes I'll cover this, and these two will be inculcated into our NEC procedures. So how we can inculcate these SDG, Sustainable Development Goal, and NEP in our NEC process and NEC documentations. We'll talk on only the documentation part of the NEC procedure, so that you can prepare yourself and your institution for next cycle, and you can achieve the good grade. You can raise your good grade. So SDG basically the policy process, the revision and revamping all the aspects of education structure, and including its regulation and governance, to create a new system that is aligned with the aspiration goal of 21st century, that we have adopted NEP. That is the all aspects of education we are changing. And SDG basically sustainable development goal defined by United Nations. And these are the 17 goals, and we will cover only quality education, gender equality, and climate change, and health, and life under water and on land. So these points you can inculcate in the NAC procedure also, and how to inculcate, we will talk on these 2 points. So for these to inculcate, first you have listened NEP and most of the speakers. So we'll I am summing this SDG. Introduce SDG in syllabus on academics. But if you are affiliating institutions, you cannot design your syllabus. If you are having autonomous institutions, then you can design your syllabus. But you can include SDG goal in your academics. You can teach the students, you can conduct the activities, you can conduct the events to inculcate the SDG sustainable development goal in the academics. Then you can conduct your routine activity, there is no change. As sir told that after getting the grade, we sleep for the 3 to 4 years, and we wake up after 4 years, and then we think that now we should do for the NEC, and for the last 1 year we do hard work. But if we include our day-to-day task in this NEC procedure, so at that time your routine activity will be conducted as per plan, and you can create the platform for the sharing best practices. You can create the space for knowledge. You can grab the opportunity and define the duty following from the academic freedom to engage with the global change. You can teach your students that for the future purpose and becoming the change maker for the sustainability development. Educate professionals who gain through their working life and contribute reduction of social inequality, prevent of destructions of environment, animal habitats and atmospheres. These are the SDG goals. So these are not exactly the part of NEC procedure, but we can include these points into NEC procedure also. So just I am speaking rest of the slides, and I am coming on the NEC benchmark, so that we can get the good marks in our. Recently, NEC has defined the benchmark for accreditation process, and you can download it from NEC portal. So these are the recommended benchmark. I'll speak one by one. You know all about the metrics, and so we will discuss how you can gain the more and more marks for the particular point. First point is number of value-added certificate programs and value-added courses, and involvement of students in SWAYAM and NPTEL portals. This is the first point. So as per NEC, if you having greater than 25 certificate programs or value-added programs per year, in that case you can get the good grade. Means maximum 4 points are there, so you can achieve 4 points. So we have to arrange certificate programs and value-added programs for maximum point 25. If we achieve this 25 point, then we can achieve 4 grade. Now, you can inculcate the SDG, means certificate programs for the cloud computing, certificate program for ICT communication, certificate programs for botany, certificate program for zoological trend. Any of the topic that is your relevant subject, your stream, you can start a certificate programs. And the process of starting a certificate programs is raise a request, and that request must be approved by the principal. Then design a syllabus. The syllabus must be designed by the institute faculty, and syllabus must be beyond the curriculum. This is the first point for the certificate programs. You can design your own certificate programs. no need to take approval from outside bodies. If you design and develop your certificate programs your own by your faculty members, then this is acceptable by the NEC. So design the certificate programs, then second step, design the curriculum for that, then after the curriculum, register the students. That should be 30 hours and more than 30 hours. This is the next compulsory conditions. Every certificate programs must be more than 30 contact hours. If it is more than 30 contact hours, then it will be acceptable, otherwise it will be rejected. So first design certificate, curriculum, then no need to take approval from anybody. You can design your own, that is beyond the syllabus. Next is registered students for the particular certificate, then daily attendance, class, and at last the evaluation and assessment process, then result, and then certificate. If we follow these steps for the certificate program, definitely your certificate program will counted, and in this way you can increase the number of programs. But if you are unable to run the program for 30 contact hours, so for a week you can run, in that way we can run program for the 2 to 3 hours. आप 3 या 4 घंटे का program per day का करिए. So for a week यदि आप run करते हैं तो 8 4 जा 32. In this way in 8 days you can complete your certificate programs. But if you increase the number of certificate programs per year, in that case you will get the 4 marks. So first 1.1 evaluated, and these must be beyond the syllabus. First thing is that if you are having any particular subject like a C programming, because I am belonging to computer field, so I am taking the example of computer field C programming. So don't take this type of certificate program in C programming, certificate program in database, certificate programming computer network. Don't take this type of subject as a certificate program. Change it. That can enhance the skill of student, that can enhance the quality of students, and conduct in this way. So number of steps I have told about that. Start the programs, design the syllabus, curriculum, no need to take approval, register the student, and next is proper attendance in the form of signature. How to make a certificate program valid? Because DVV team rejects the certificate programs if you don't follow this type of steps. So if you take the attendance sheet in the form of signatures, don't take in a P or absent P like this. And assessment, evaluation process, either in the form of quiz, assignments, questionnaires. If you conduct this type of activity steps in this under certificate program, definitely the certificate program will be valid and you will achieve the 4 points. And the number must be greater than or equal to 25. So because the question is during the 5 years, every year you have to run 5 certificate programs. Every year you have to run 5 certificate programs. If you have not run this type of program in previous years, now start, and next year you make the score 25 and definitely you will get the 4 points. Second, the progress of students enrolled in certificate add-on, whatever program we have run in that, and now and 1 point is also inculcated in this new change of parameter, and that is the SWAYAM portal, NPTEL portal or MOOC portal. So you have to promote the SWAYAM portal and NPTEL portal also, because during visit most of the members of the peer team ask about how many students appeared in the MOOC course or SWAYAM portal. So you have to appoint one faculty as a SWAYAM nodal officer who will take care of all those things, means who will register the students for SWAYAM portal, and even you all must be participate in that. That is free of cost, online program, only 1,000 you have to pay for that at the time of exam, and after that you will achieve the certificate. So all make 1 point that all faculties and all students must register for at least one SWAYAM, one MOOC program, one NPTEL program in coming year. So in that case, if the students are 50% more than are registered for your certificate program or NPTEL or MOOC program, then you will get the 4 points. So 4 point achieve करना अब मुश्किल नहीं है, because we have a benchmark. So 4 point को अचीव करने के लिए पहला आप सर्टिफिकेट प्रोग्राम रन करिए, उनकी संख्या 25 से ज्यादा हो. नंबर ऑफ सर्टिफिकेट प्रोग्राम्स मस्ट बी मोर देन 25. सेकंड, मोर देन 50% स्टूडेंट मस्ट बी रजिस्टर्ड. There are 2 words. manage and manipulate. We don't want to produce fraud information, false information, but how to manipulate if we have conducted the certificate program for 25 days and 25 hours. So how to complete 5 hours in the form of assessment, in the form of practicals, in the form of evaluation, in the form of assignments, you can complete the 30 contact hours. So this is the right way to produce 30 contact hours for a particular program and registered almost all the students of your institute in the certificate program. Then definitely you will get the 4 marks. So you have to start from today. If आपके 2 या 3 साल गुजर भी गए हैं आज के बाद तो भी कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, 4 साल भी गुजर गए, सिंपल सा टास्क है. आप 2 या 3 सर्टिफिकेट प्रोग्राम अभी स्टार्ट करिए, इस सेमेस्टर में, नेक्स्ट अगले में करिए, और इस तरह से नंबर ऑफ नहीं कर सकते तो आप हर क्लास के लिए प्रोग्राम डिजाइन कर लीजिए. फॉर एवरी स्ट्रीम के लिए आप डिजाइन कर लें, नंबर ऑफ सर्टिफिकेट प्रोग्राम मोर देन 25 हो जाएंगे. और हर स्टूडेंट को आप उसमें रजिस्टर्ड करिए. एवरी स्टूडेंट मस्ट बी रजिस्टर्ड, टेक अटेंडेंस एंड मेक अ रिपोर्ट एट द लास्ट. We have conducted the certificate programs, and if you have conducted certificate program, number of students are greater than 50. In both the cases, you will achieve 4 points. Because problem is that how to prepare the document, that is the important part. So that is a manage, not manipulate. What I am asking, not manipulate. We have to manage it. So हम स्टूडेंट्स नहीं आएंगे, आप एक पर्टिकुलर क्लास के लिए उस प्रोग्राम को, सर्टिफिकेट प्रोग्राम को रन कर दीजिए. बीएससी, बीकॉम, बीएससी में भी अलग अलग स्ट्रीम है, तो आपके स्टूडेंट्स की संख्या भी बढ़ जाएगी, आपके नंबर ऑफ सर्टिफिकेट. अब मान लीजिए बीएससी का बायोलॉजी का आपने शुरू किया तो कंप्यूटर का बच्चा उसमें ज्वाइन नहीं करेगा, क्यों करेगा ना, सी प्रोग्रामिंग आप कर दें. बट इफ द स्टूडेंट ऑफ अदर स्ट्रीम ज्वाइन द प्रोग्रामिंग, देन यू कैन शो द मल्टी डिसिप्लिन, द एस्पेक्ट ऑफ एनईपी. आपके एनईपी का जो एस्पेक्ट है वो भी उसमें पूरा हो जाएगा. सो एनईपी भी इनकलकेट करना है हमें, और क्योंकि एनईपी के 6 क्वेश्चन है वो भी आपको उसमें इंक्लूड करना है कि भाई आपके एनईपी के लिए आपने क्या किया है. तो आप स्किल डेवलपमेंट प्रोग्राम का एक जो पॉइंट है उसका आंसर करने के लिए इन सर्टिफिकेट प्रोग्राम का यूज कर सकते हैं. वी हैव नंबर ऑफ सर्टिफिकेट प्रोग्राम्स टू डेवलप द स्किल ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स, एंड दीज आर द नंबर ऑफ एरियाज वेयर वी हैव कंडक्टेड द नंबर ऑफ सर्टिफिकेट प्रोग्राम्स. सो दिस इज द सिंपलेस्ट वे. जस्ट IQAC coordinator, IQAC member can conduct these 2-5 activity and you can achieve 4 points. Very simple task, but you have to document the process. Second, next point is the percent of student undertaking project work, field work, internship. And the internship and field works are the project is also the compulsory part of NEP. So as per NEP, we have to conduct these projects, internship for the student. These are oblique. Here, project work, oblique field work, oblique internship. So it is not necessary to participate by the students in all the fields. Means सारे students field work करें जरूरी नहीं है, सारे student project work करें जरूरी नहीं है. आप students का 1-to-1 मार्किंग करिए. 1-to-1 मार्किंग मीन्स इस सेट को आप बोले वो प्रोजेक्ट वर्क करें. नॉर्मली कंप्यूटर के फाइनल ईयर में या पीजी के फाइनल ईयर में उनको डिसर्टेशन सबमिट करना, दैट इज द प्रोजेक्ट वर्क. आप इंटर्नशिप बच्चों को 6 मंथ का, 8 डेज का, 30 डेज का, इस तरह से आप इंटर्नशिप प्रोग्राम बच्चों के लिए खुद ही कंडक्ट करा सकते. फॉर दैट यू हैव टू साइन द एमओयू विद द इंडस्ट्री. यदि आसपास कोई इंडस्ट्री है तो उससे आप साइन करिए. केवल उसको आपको उनका नाम लेना है, उनसे कोई फाइनेंशियल मदद नहीं लेना है, बिकॉज नोबडी विल रेडी टू गिव द फाइनेंशियल सपोर्ट टू यू. तो इन दैट केस आप जस्ट डॉक्यूमेंट करिए, अपने सर्टिफिकेट के ऊपर उसका लोगो यूज करिए, आपका लोगो यूज करिए. इन द इंटर्नशिप कंडक्टेड आर आवर इंस्टीट्यूशंस विद द हेल्प ऑफ द फैकल्टी आर द रिसोर्स पर्सन ऑफ दैट पर्सन फ्रॉम द इंडस्ट्री इन योर इंस्टीट्यूशन. कोई जरूरी नहीं कि वो यहां आ रहा हो, जस्ट टाई अप द schedule given by them, you can inculcate in your certificate program, that is sufficient. So particular internship के लिए आप बच्चों को भेज सकते हैं, छोटे छोटे से इंटर्नशिप सर्टिफिकेट ऑन कर सकते हैं. बट अगेन आप यहां देखेंगे, सो इफ द स्टूडेंट्स ग्रेटर देन 35% स्टूडेंट्स मींस 100 स्टूडेंट रजिस्टर्ड है, उसका 35% यदि ये आपका प्रोजेक्ट वर्क और ये किया तो इन दैट केस यू विल अचीव द 4 points. So we are talking for A+, A++ grade, not less than that. So these are the 3 points. Yes, मैं ट्राई करता हूँ सर. वो उससे ही होगा। जूम हो रहा है सर, वो वाइड हो गया है, उसका ऊपर नहीं हो पाएगा। उसी पे कर दें, उस पे कर लेते। नहीं पीपीटी नहीं, पीडीएफ डाउनलोड कर लो। नहीं सर, ये इससे चला, उससे नहीं। खाली जाता है। सर इसको किससे कनेक्ट है? जो मैं पीडीएफ डाउनलोड किया था वो यहाँ से आपको सीधा मिल जाएगी डायरेक्टली। nec.gov.in जो वेबसाइट है, इस पर करंटली उन्होंने जो चेंज किया है, डिस्क्लोजर ऑफ बेंचमार्क एंड मॉक टेस्ट एंड ऑडिट रिपोर्ट। सो यहाँ पर आपको सारी वो चीज़ें मिल जाएगी। डिस्क्लोजर ऑफ बेंचमार्क पर जब आप क्लिक करेंगे तो इसमें आपको एसओपी टेम्पलेट्स और जो पीपीटी जो पीडीएफ में आपको शो कर रहा था वो पीडीएफ भी आपको यहाँ मिल जाएगी। ये affiliated manual and this is the benchmark. So when we will click this, the slide will this PDF will appear. Now it's fine. This one. So now it's fine. So this is the these 2 points we have covered, and next one is project work, field work, and these are the skill development programs also. So you can include into skill development programs as per NEP, and whenever you will write the 500 words for NEP, that you can include these certificate programs, value-added programs in that also. Next is the institutes operate the feedback. Now, how many types of feedbacks are there? As per your knowledge, just this is my question for you. How many types of feedbacks? Student feedback, stakeholder, parents. For infrastructure, teaching learning, for administration, for course. So there are 2 types of basically feedback, but these can be categorized into multiple types, and these are the 9 types of feedbacks are there. And these 9 types of feedbacks, I have written research paper on this feedback also. So there are 9 types of feedback. First is the curricular feedback for the parents, from the employers, from the faculties, from the students. So these are the 4 stakeholders who will provide the feedback for syllabus. Next, feedback from the students about the teacher, about the administration, about the infrastructure, about the, if you are having hostel, then hostel, other facilities. In this way, you can conduct the feedback for multiple aspects, operational aspects of the institution. And you can design the questionnaire for the student. These feedbacks may be a hard copy or in the soft copy. Means you can conduct the online feedback also, or you can conduct the offline also. But one of the drawback I have seen in recently, that in DVB process they ask the 5 field feedback. 5 field feedback. If you conduct the online feedback, then you have to make the copy of that, seal and sign by principal, and then you have to submit the 5 feedback of each and every feedback you conduct in the institutions. But if you are conducting the online, then the screenshot is sufficient, I think so. But as per DVB instructions, when the query is fired by the DVB team, they ask 5 feedback form sealed and signed by the principal. I was unable to understand this concept, why they are asking field feedback, although we are conducting, and the feedback form is available on the institution website also. Every stakeholders can access the feedback through the online your website. So that is not the point. Next, feedback is collected. If you have designed the feedback either online or offline, first is collected, then analyze. Analysis is must. Analysis in the form of graph, chart, and the points, conclusive points, and the action taken. Action taken is must. Suppose students speak about the bed infrastructure of institutions. What action you have taken? If we talk about the water problem, then what the water problem or drinking water problem is not good in the institutions. So what action you have taken? We have installed the water cooler. We have installed the RO plant in the institutions. If the faculty members are not teaching well, not covering the syllabus, their communication is not good, it may be. The faculty have good knowledge, but in case sometime the communication is not good, very good knowledge, not expressive. But what the student feel? The student feel that the communication of faculty is not good. They are covering syllabus. So what action you have taken? But this is very problematic for the principal, sir. Because sir, I will take the example. Suppose sir are not communicating well in this, not behaving in the institution well. Okay, so sir will raise the notice to them and that you are communicating. Sir, sorry sir, मैं आपका example है. So सर इसीलिए मैंने सॉरी बोला कि आपको एक नोटिस जाएगा तो सर तो इन दैट केस सर के लिए आपके मन में आएगा कि व्हाई आई एम, व्हाई नॉट अदर्स. But if you display this type of action about the faculty, that matters also actually. So, but what is the solution of this one? I found that what we should do, the faculty who has left the institution, we should issue the notice to that. That is the solution. In that case, there will be no conflict between higher authority and faculty members. So this is the one of the solution of that. But how you will improve? So we should accept this type of things also. कि भाई आपका कम्युनिकेशन अच्छा नहीं है, बहुत अच्छा पढ़ाते हैं, बहुत बढ़िया, बट कम्युनिकेशन नहीं, बच्चों से बिहेवियर अच्छा नहीं है. हो सकता है कि आप रूड हैं लेकिन बहुत अच्छा टाइम से जाते हैं, टाइम से पढ़ाते हैं, एक्स्ट्रा पढ़ाते हैं, डेडिकेटेडली पढ़ाते हैं, रेमेडियल क्लास भी लेते हैं, प्रैक्टिकल एक्सपोजर भी बहुत अच्छा देते हैं, बट दिन भर डांटते रहते हैं. दिस इज वन ऑफ द ऑब्जर्वेशन फॉर द फैकल्टी. So what will happen? The principal sir will issue the notice to you. That is the action. Or what is the outcome of this action? That is very important in that. If you show this, the next peer team will very appreciate this one thing. The next time in feedback, if the sir's feedback is very good, कि now the sir are behaving good to the students, they are coming on the time, they are completing the syllabus, they are inculcating the current trends of syllabus into the their teaching and learning, they are improved their way of teaching. Most of the faculty members are used to about the chalk and board. Normally they prefer chalk and board. But if you are integrating the ICT tools in your teaching and learning, in that case that will also improve your teaching style. So next time the feedback will improve like this. that is the action taken of the particular feedback. So you have to monitor this one, and this is the job of IQAC. This is very difficult. You have to conduct the feedback many times at the end of semester, at the end of year also, and analyze that. हर चीज का आपको एनालिसिस करना होगा, फिर उस एनालिसिस के अगेंस्ट में एक्शन टेकन होगी, IQAC में होगा. एंड नेक्स्ट एंड लास्ट, द सुप्रीम बॉडी ऑफ इंस्टीट्यूशंस, गवर्निंग बॉडी. उस गवर्निंग बॉडी के मिनट्स में लिखना होगा कि द फीडबैक इज कैप्ट इन द गवर्निंग बॉडी मिनट्स, एंड द मेंबर्स जो है सजेस्टेड द एक्शन you can take to the principal. So this step if you follow, then that will be appreciated by the NAEC and you will get the A. A means maximum points, 4. So that is very important. Collection and then analysis, then action taken. This is very must. Next one is the percentage of seats filled against SC, ST and OBC. This is the SDG goal. You are providing the equal opportunity to every students, not related to the caste, religions, their social status. So if you are having more than 80% students enrolled against seat, आपकी जो सीट होगी उससे यदि 80% सीट जो है, 50% आपका टोटल है, उसका 80% यदि आपने SC, ST, OBC और अदर कैटेगरीज को स्टूडेंट्स को यदि एडमिट किया है, देन यू विल गेट द 4 marks. And enrollment total percentage, that is very good. I have talked to sir that we are having good enrollment in our institute. So most of the seats are full. So we will get more than 80 points. And student teacher ratio. This is very difficult in the private institutions, but I think here we are having more than 50 faculty members in this institute, and number of strength is 3000. So now you can take the ratio. So ratio where you are belonging, you can calculate 20 to 33, 30 to 42, 40 to 51, and greater than 50 is to 1 hai. It means we are belonging to 0. So we have to appoint the faculty in coming years. So that may be ad hoc also, sir. But that ad hoc faculty must be in the form of 90% working days, contract basis. 11-month contract must be there. In that case, we can include those faculty. Otherwise, DVB team may be reject your number of faculties. So that is very important. Next, full-time teacher sanction post. Normally in aided college and government college, there is an option from the government that the sanction post. But in private institutions, sanction post plus management appointed. So rest of the faculty can be considered as a management appointed that are appointed for the 11 months. So you can easily maintain this particular point. Next, percentage of full-time teacher with net slate, PhD. Earlier it was only PhD faculty. Now net slate is also included in this one, and इसमें अब नेट स्लेट और पीएचडी मर्ज कर दिया. मीन्स यदि 3 फैकल्टी नेट है, 2 फैकल्टी पीएचडी है, मीन्स 100 फैकल्टी है. टोटल 5 फैकल्टी, 3 फैकल्टी नेट, 2 फैकल्टी पीएचडी है, और 2 और यदि मान लेते हैं हम 7 स्लैट भी है, तो टोटल 7 फैकल्टी और 7 ही यदि है, सो आपका परसेंटेज जो होगा वो इंक्रीज हो जाएगा. बट इफ यू हैव ग्रेटर देन 75%, इन दैट केस आपका परसेंटेज जो है वो हाई हो जाएगा. नेक्स्ट, स्टूडेंट कंप्यूटर सॉरी yes, third one, grant receive. This is very big challenge for the institutions to receive the grant, because UGC has stopped provide the grant to the institutions since last 7 years. 2015 के बाद, तो शायद 2012 में जब पंचवर्षीय योजना थी उसके बाद गवर्नमेंट ने कोई वो नहीं दिया है, ग्रांट अभी तक नहीं दिया. सो तो 3.1 जो है वो ऊपर हो गया, उसका शेडो ऊपर जाए. तो 3.1 जो है इसमें आप देखेंगे तो गवर्नमेंट ने इसके अलावा आप एनजीओ से ग्रांट अचीव कर सकते हैं. दैट इट हैज टू बी मैनेज, नॉट मैनिपुलेट. यू कैन रिसीव द ग्रांट फ्रॉम द इंस्टीट्यूट, फ्रॉम द नॉन गवर्नमेंट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ऑल्सो फॉर द CSR फंड. आप CSR फंड के रूप में उनसे ग्रांट ले सकते हैं यदि कोई इंस्टीट्यूट इस तरह का है तो. अब इसको मैनेज करना बहुत जरूरी है, अदरवाइज क्योंकि गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से यदि ग्रांट नहीं आई है तो एनजीओ से हम ग्रांट ले सकते हैं, प्राइवेट इंस्टीट्यूट से ग्रांट ले सकते हैं फॉर रिसर्च. अभी रिसेंटली एक इंस्टीट्यूट है इंदौर में, उन्होंने A ग्रेड लिया है. उनकी A ग्रेड में इसका भी बहुत बड़ा योगदान था. उन्होंने क्या किया, ऐसे छोटे छोटे से इंस्टीट्यूट से 30-50,000 के करीब 15-20 ऐसे अलग अलग ऑर्गेनाइजेशन से 30,000, 20,000, 50,000 का ग्रांट लिया और उनको फैकल्टी मेंबर्स में डिवाइड किया। यहाँ हमारे यहाँ बहुत इंटरडिसिप्लिनरी कोर्सेस है, बहुत सारे अलग अलग डिसिप्लिन चल रहे हैं, उनके रिसर्च वर्क के लिए उनको वो 30,000, 20,000 जो है अमाउंट दिया, वो प्रोजेक्ट के रूप में। प्रोजेक्ट सबमिशन हुआ, बाकायदा वैसे ही प्रोसेस हुआ जो यूजीसी करता है। उनकी तरफ से आपके अकाउंट में आया, फैकल्टी को उन्होंने अलॉट किया, फैकल्टी ने प्रोजेक्ट रिपोर्ट सबमिट करी, बिल सबमिट किए, और उसके क्या इंप्रूवमेंट हुए, उसके क्या एक्शन टेकन उन्होंने लिए, उस पूरा प्रोसेस मैनेज किया। और करीब करीब 15-20 फैकल्टी जो थे उनके पास 30,000-50,000 का उन्होंने ऐसा अमाउंट जो है वो दिया। बट उस चीज़ को उन्होंने बहुत अप्रिशिएट किया। एग्जैक्टली दैट वाज मैनेज, वो मैनेज ही था। क्योंकि कोई भी छोटी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन आपको क्यों पैसा देगी, किस पर्पस, उसका पर्पस क्या है, उससे उनको बेनिफिट क्या है। विदाउट बेनिफिट दे विल नॉट प्रोवाइड फंड टू योर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन। सो दैट शुड बी मैनेज, उसको आपको मैनेज करना होगा। देन नंबर ऑफ वर्कशॉप, सेमिनार इंक्लूडिंग ऑन रिसर्च, स्पेसिफिकली 3 पॉइंट्स: RM, रिसर्च मेथोडोलॉजी, IPR एंड एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप। डेडिकेटेड टू 3 fields must be there.